Ms. Enriquez, you claim to have seen signs of injuries on your sister during the course of her relationship with Mr. Depp, right?
Yes.
But you never witnessed any incidents that resulted in visible injuries to your sister, right?
Other than the staircase incident? I witnessed that incident. What are you asking me exactly?
You never witnessed any incidents that resulted in signs of injury that you were concerned about over the course of their relationship?
Other than the staircase incident, I did witness that.
No, at no other time when you...
No, that was the only time that I saw him.
And you didn't see what caused any of the injuries you claim to have seen during the course of their relationship, right? Other than the staircase incident.
Yeah, the staircase incident is the only one that I saw.
But you have seen your sister land a blow on Mr. Depp, right?
That was the time, yes, after he hit me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Hello and welcome to True Crime Rocket Science, the most authentic voice in true crime. Have you noticed that your view has shifted over time as you've gotten more perspective and more information? That is typically what happens, which is why in any true crime case, one has to take the time for the story to present itself, not be in a rush to sticky tape our perceptions over it as quickly as we possibly can. In law enforcement, officers can get into serious trouble in court settings for rushing to judgment on the job. We see this in cases like JonBenet Ramsey, Casey Anthony, and O.J. Simpson. Proper protocol is not to make up one's mind as soon as possible, but merely at the appropriate time. Now, typically in true crime, the most essential information, that which is critical to our case, is missing. Well, it's not often simply missing, it's hidden. It's a purposefully removed puzzle piece, precisely removed to frustrate the prosecution of the truth and the assembly of facts. In this case, we've heard over and over again whether anyone witnessed Johnny striking Amber. Almost all of Amber's defense witnesses have said no. Io said no. Raquel Pennington said she never saw anything. Josh said the same thing. Christina Sexton, Amber's acting coach, didn't see any violence. Melanie Iglesias, the French makeup artist, didn't either. Elizabeth Mars came close but didn't witness any actual physical violence. Amber has admitted she has hit him, but thus far there's been no one corroborating Amber's account that he hit her. Signs and symptoms perhaps, but no witness. Until now. Before we deal with Whitney Heard's testimony, I want to ask you guys to let me know in the comments if you want me to do a live stream dealing with this aspect in more detail. Let me know in the comments. If you don't want me to do a live stream, let me know that as well. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do like, share, leave a comment, and let's get started. So according to Variety, so these aren't my words, it comes from Variety, Amber's sister Whitney previously testified about the fight known in the Depp-Heard litigation as the staircase incident, and that previous testimony occurred during the 2020 defamation trial in the UK. In that case, the judge found that Depp did assault Heard on that occasion, as well as on numerous others. Again, not my words, the words of this article referring to an actual judgment in another case. The article goes on to state, quote, Depp also testified about the incident in the Virginia trial, so that Johnny Depp also testified about that same staircase incident in this trial on April 20th. That's just less than 1 day, it's 1 day less than a month ago today. In Johnny's account, he recalled taking what he referred to as a roundhouse punch from Heard. Jurors were shown a picture of his bruised face. Depp did not mention striking Heard or her sister, but Travis McGivern, the security guard, gave testimony that generally lined up with Depp's version of events. End quote.
At that point, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a fist and an arm come across my right shoulder, and I heard and saw a closed fist contact Mr. Depp in the left side of his face.
And whose fist was that?
That was Miss Heard's fist, Amber Heard's fist.
Bond when he was punched.
The initial look on his face kind of mirrored mine, kind of a look of shock, like what just happened, where'd that come from? At that point, I wasn't going to let Mr. Depp get hit anymore, so I moved him down the last flight of stairs and told him we're leaving. It wasn't up to him anymore, just for his safety.
Now let's listen to Johnny Depp's version of those events.
We were in penthouse 5 area, which was where Ms. Heard had her office at the top of the stairs. And so the stairs came down, and then there was a landing, and then another set of stairs went down the opposite direction. And this took place on the landing, where she was coming out, trying to get to me, trying to hit me, trying to do anything she could, and then Whitney, her sister, was there, who stepped in the way. And interesting thing that was interesting now is that Whitney stepped in front of Amber and was facing Amber to stop Amber. And when she was in between us, Amber snuck in she got the roundhouse in and just nailed me on the cheekbone.
Do you recall what Miss Heard was upset about at this time?
I do not. I really don't.
And was anyone else in the in Penthouse 5 with you and Whitney and Miss Heard?
By that time, Mr. McGivern had been called. I believe that actually Debbie, as I remember, Debbie Lloyd was at the front door of Penthouse 5, standing by the door. Mr. McGivern was kind of at the bottom of the last group of stairs. And then the thump happened, and I got myself out of the situation, and I walked down the stairs to Mr. McGivern just to say, let's get out of here,
Typically in true crime, the most essential information, that which is critical to our case, is missing. Well, it's often not simply missing, it's hidden. It's a purposefully removed puzzle piece precisely to frustrate the prosecution of the truth and the assembly of facts. And it's our job as the true crime community, or as investigators, or as the court or the jury, to fathom where that missing piece is and what exactly it is. Well, this is it. Going back to the article from Variety, quote, Heard, meanwhile, recalled in her testimony that she had swung at Depp to protect her sister, and that Depp had held her by the back of her head and hit her repeatedly in the face. Whitney testified that the next morning she and Heard discovered that Heard's closet had been trashed and her clothing racks were overturned on the stairs. She also said she found a non-disclosure agreement that had been left for her on the kitchen table. She said she never signed it. End quote. Yeah, you actually have an allegation that Johnny struck 2 women in the presence of a third party, because there's a section where Whitney talks about Johnny actually, I think, hitting her in the back or pushing her in the back. And so it will be up to the jury to decide whether Whitney made the story up to protect her sister, or whether Depp's bodyguard, Travis McGivern, backed up his boss's story, perhaps because he's on a payroll. In conclusion, I want to quote from an allegation published in The Guardian, and that if I do the live stream, that'll be part of the substance of what I'll take you guys through. But it was the 9th allegation of 14, titled simply Number 9, Los Angeles 2015, and reads as follows, quote, Heard said Depp had hit her hard and repeatedly before trying to push her sister down the stairs. The judge accepted Depp had assaulted Heard. Heard admitted hitting Depp, but the judge accepted it had been in defense of her sister, end quote. One of the main differences here is that Amber and her sister admitted that she hit Johnny. Amber admitted that she hit Johnny. Her sister admitted that Amber hit Johnny. Johnny and his bodyguard said the same thing, so it's common cause. The difference is that Amber and her sister also said Johnny hit both of them, but Johnny doesn't and his bodyguard doesn't. So who do you believe? The UK court believed Amber's sister. The US court may too, or maybe they won't. Make no mistake, there's a lot riding on this. If just one of Amber's allegations is believed, then the defamation claim in terms of her op-ed falls away and Johnny loses. Does that make sense? Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the black. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.